How you doing? David Weinberg here from BloodyPythons.com. Also check out herperparade.com. We're going to start off with these I got from Matt Minatola. These are the het ocelots that we got from Matt. These are beautiful snakes. This is my male het ocelot. They have grown a lot since we've gotten them, and they are absolutely beautiful. Um, this, of course, is a Borneo short-tailed python, and the ocelot gene that Matt Minatola produced is an absolutely beautiful snake. And these are het, but look at the color on them in general. If you don't know what Borneo python looks like, just look it up, and I don't know, you would be surprised on how beautiful these snakes are. This is my het ocelot, my female. This is the super stripe het ocelot. Once again, it's also another Borneo. Uh, and I got an excellent deal on the trio from Matt.
This next one, she's my favorite out
This
of
is
the
another
three.
het ocelot, another female. So we got a male and two females.
Pixel.
Beautiful specimen. Love the Borneo short tails, the STPs, and the bloods. This is a little ball python I have. This one I have for my collection because I've always wanted to have one. My wife is going to borrow him for her projects, but he's my snake. It's my piebald ball python, male. This is my sun snake right here. This is corn snake. This dude's pretty. He's very timid, but he's very fast. Like a standard corn snakes, though. They just love to be always on the go, and it's a very good experience for my son because it is so docile, but it loves to climb all over him. So my son gets to learn how to handle fast snakes, because if you could handle a fast snake, you wouldn't have any issues with this slow snake. I'm saying that. If you know the temperament of rosy boas, then you have to forgive me on this one. This one's a little one. Little tiny,
And
tiny,
she's super friendly.
little tiny rosy boa. I have no issues with her. She has no issues with me. Now this next guy on the other hand, he's a jerk. He will probably bite me.
As long as you don't move your fingers, you're good.
Yeah, if it's food, it's num-nums. You don't care. I'll just take it.
And he don't let go.
Yeah, he don't let go. He's a chewer. This is my boa. He's gonna get bumped up to a bigger cage here once we build these racks. He's a big guy, so he deserves something bigger. I love this one. Loves to be held, believe it or not. Most snakes do. Most of my snakes eat either frozen thawed or live. Their choice based on how they were raised. But this guy's different. He likes pre-killed / frozen thawed, but you can't dangle it in front of him. He'll run away. He hides from all his food, no matter what it is. Rats, rabbits, he don't care. He'll hide like a little baby. So we have to actually kill it and stick it in his cage and come back a little while later and he ate it. Let's see if I can do this without getting bit.
Be such a baby.
I'm just going slow. Provide that foundation. Look at it. Look at him. This is a spider ball python. It's going to be one of Brittany's projects this year. Yeah, see? He's checking you out. He's like, hey, you.
He just loves me.
Come on, let me lick your face. Brittany's normal. And for being a normal, she's a B word.
Yeah, actually, I don't think we've ever had a really aggressive ball
No.
python before her.
No. He's my T-Pos male. He's hissy and bumpy and flighty, but he will poop on you before he'll bite you. So I call him Poopy or Pooper. You hear him hissing, and He's about, oh, this heavy penis popped out. I see it, he likes me. He's about to musk me, I bet. You don't like being held. I try to, there we go. One thing I love about Bloods and Borneos is when they get emotional, when they get ready, you can feel them. They huff and puff. You'll see their chest rise real fast, and you'll feel their heartbeat real fast. Like you know that they're anticipating either to eat. I notice when they eat, or even when they get picked up, they go into a little bit of an overload, and they literally get huffy and puffy. This is probably some of my favorite snakes. This actually came from a guy named Trevor Schilling. I got a lot of snakes from Trevor, and I'm absolutely happy with all of them. This is an ivory. This is a male ivory. I try sometimes to work my bins green for male and red for female. It helps me out when I'm being retarded and tired. I have seen, and Brittany and I have seen these, and I want to discuss this. I'm not sure what's going on, but these are some of the better ivories I've seen. He's a little darker than the female is on the top of the pattern, but a lot that I'm seeing now are starting to pick up a lot of black on his sides, and they look kind of muddy and dirty. And people are like, "Oh, it's a special ivory because it's darker." I don't think so. I think something's muddy in the water, but we'll see. I'm thankful to have that. This is a leopard ghost right here. It's another one of Trevor Schilling's snakes.
He's the most impressive grower that we have.
Yeah, because he was tiny, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was a picky eater for us. So he's still not growing as fast as some of the females we got, though, right? But
he was smaller to begin with too.
Yeah.
He's tripled in size at least.
And this guy here, who's hissy and striking.
I got that.
You got that?
What I think is really funny about him
It's always
is
him too.
a lot of people have posted that the T negatives have a really bad attitude, and he's a possible het T negative, and he has the worst attitude out of any of our snakes.
Yeah, he definitely does. Like, look at him huff and puff. You can see his lungs. Look at how fat and thin And he's just telling me, dude, come on, I'm gonna bite you. And here we go. This is my girl, and she is just amazing. Look at how well she's growing. She's at least half more the size than the male is. She's just an eater. I'm really impressed. But you can see she's a lot lighter. It's another ivory. She's a lot lighter than the male, but yeah, I'm in awe with the ivories. They're definitely my favorites. We didn't buy any matrix because when we breed the ivories, we'll produce the matrix anyway. So it kind of puts us behind the power curve of owning another style morph, but. This is our Ultra Bright.
This came from Trevor, and this is my favorite snake from Trevor.
Yeah. She's being a little thick-headed right now. She's fatty. I call her a little fatty because she doesn't have the length of the ivory, but she is getting the girth on her.
And she's so sweet.
It's my snake, but it's Brittany's pride and joy. It's her favorite snake of mine. Just look at that. Leopard ghost.
The girl.
Yeah, another girl. She's a little fatty as well. It's amazing. I sit and I see my snakes every day. I come out here and I look at them, and I hold them and I tend to them. And normally, like I heard someone say, like you normally don't see the amount they've grown, but I spent a lot of time looking at pictures of these things when I was in Afghanistan, that I didn't get a chance to see them in person until I got home 6 months later. And I had those pictures in my head. They're just stuck in my head of what they looked like when we first got them. And I look at them now, I'm like, wow. It's amazing how fast they are growing. She's a pretty amazing snake, especially for being her size. And her and the next girl are the reasons why I want to start building these new rack systems with the, what size we doing?
66.
66 gallon, 66 quart.
Mm-hmm.
And they're on wheels, and they're probably another half this length and half this width. So they should really work out well. They're about the same height though, which hopefully won't be an issue.
I think these guys are growing so fast because we started them all on rabbits. Like whether they be newborn rabbits.
Yeah, that is true. And rabbits, besides pig, rabbit is the second healthiest food they can possibly have. And this next one here wasn't done eating before either. Let's see if she's done now. She actually, I think you dumped her water, didn't you?
No, she hit hers right in her water.
Now this one, okay, I'm gonna risk it for a Trisket. But this girl here, yeah, I hear you. This girl here is a het albino. T-Paz het albino, and she's a biter. She's bitten me twice since I've had her. Tagged me, not bit, I guess. It's a bite, but she didn't hold on to me. She's tagged my arm twice. So she gets feisty, she gets in these moods, and she's about to do it. So I'm gonna take that cue and put her back away. Family pet. Calypso's not like most of your Burms. Most of your Burms this size are very lazy, but they can move very fast when they want to, especially when they have foods in there. She's a powerhouse. She's, 5-pound rabbits, 7-pound rabbits, and even sometimes I think she's even eating like an 8 or 9. And she's just a beast when it comes to eating.
She's gonna push out.
Yep, she's gonna push out. Here she comes, and I let her come out because Calypso here, for being a Burm, she's very attentive about her surroundings. Like she's always curious, she's always exploring, like she's doing right now. And when I first open her cage up, she will pounce. Hold up, I don't want to hurt you. She'll pounce to the door, and if you don't know her well enough, she would scare the shit out of you. Sorry, I cursed, but she would. She will scare the crap out of you. Now, I normally don't do this at home, but I have Brittany right here. I don't know. So she's very tentative. She can scare you very easily because she will move slow and fast and slow, then fast and slow. So really, her cadence really throws you off.
She's also a big puppy dog.
Yeah, she is a big puppy dog. Once you got her in your hands, she's as docile as can be. She's not really head shy. We play around with her. We made sure, because we do have children. And of course, my double lock rule. Lock on a cage, lock on the door. So, once again, this is David Weimert and Brittany Weimert from BloodyReptiles.com.
Bloody Reptiles?
Did I say Bloody Reptiles?
Yeah.
I'll give credit to somebody. Google Bloody Reptiles, see what you come up with. It might not be nice, though. BloodyPythons.com, and obviously for obvious, I don't know if most people realize, Bloody Pythons, it sounds kind of like you're killing pythons. I hope you understand it's because of blood pythons, a little play on the word bloody pythons. But remember, if we can do it, so can you.